guys, what's up? This is my first video. This is my first time ever trying to do something like this, so this is going to be very rough. Bear with me, I'm going to be really cringy. That's okay, so I'm here to tell you that I'm trying to make a gaming YouTube channel, I guess. And so, I've been thinking about this a lot, like, since I was 7, and so I finally put it into action, and here I am with all my recording stuff, and it's working okay for now. So let's hope it stays that way. Anyway, so the matter of this first video is to tell you what the heck I'm going to be doing with this channel and what games I actually play and what I don't like playing. So first things first, before any sort of other thing happens, I'm going to let you guys know that I'm mainly a Roblox player first. I'll play other games sometimes, but it's mostly just Roblox. And so here's the list of Roblox games that I'm going to be playing and that I probably already have played. And this is more than likely what you're going to see most on my channel. You might see other things here and there in between, but this is what most of my content's going to be. So first off, we have Plates of Fate Mayhem. This game is insane. Okay, so basically the whole point of the game is that you're on this little plate that's considered your own. You own that plate. And a series of random events happens to random other plates, including your own, and you have to be the last one standing in the area. Things like fireballs, shrinking plates, quicksand, you name it, it's probably there. It's nuts, it's intense, I've had a lot of fun with it. Next up, we got Flood Escape 2. Now this is one of the newest games that I've got on this list. The creator had a different Flood Escape that was more compact based, and it was really hard to like move around in the game, I felt. In this game, it's a lot more open, it's a lot more intense. It's got the new R15 animations, so the running is more lively, everything's more lively, and it is hard. Like, you will always have a challenge in this game. It's a obstacle course based game where you have to survive, or you have to outrun a series of liquids: water, acid, lava, and basically you have to make it to the main goal before that lava touches you. So that's a lot of fun. Next we have Super Bomb Survival. Now this game is really at its old point. Not many, like, a lot of people play it, but not many people that I know even remember what it is. Basically, Super Bomb Survival, you're placed into the middle of the map, and basically bombs start flying from out of the sky down onto the game area, and it's complete mayhem. You have to try to survive all the different types of bombs, and this picture actually shows you quite well what happens. Like, you have different superpowers, which makes you be able to either throw other bombs at players. You can fly with a certain amount of degree. You can actually be frozen by a certain bomb, and so it's a lot of fun. And I'm probably going to do a couple videos on that, but not too many. Next we have Sambathon. This is the newest, by far, newest game that I have on here. It's a new zombie survival game. There's another one farther down the list that I like a lot, but this one's really challenging. It's just filled with entire mobs of zombies. You have a bunch of different weapons that you can use. It's really fun and really difficult because you cannot regenerate your health until the end of the round. So that puts a little bit more of a challenge on it. Next we have Wild Revolvers, which is basically your FPS shooter, only it's based on Western society, so basically you only have revolvers, for one, and for two, everything is a one-shot, so it's utter mayhem to destroy the other team, basically. So this game has sheriffs versus criminals, I guess, and so basically it's a giant shoot-off in the middle of the map and everywhere else. Next we have Zombie Rush. This is the other zombie game that I was talking about. This game is a lot more It's a lot more relaxed than Sambathon, but if you do get too relaxed in the game, you are going to get completely destroyed. It's got quite a few mobs. It's got hordes of zombies. There's different types of different types of zombies, and this is probably going to be one of the first bloopers of this channel. There's going to be a lot, and I'll make blooper videos later. But basically, what there is that you're stuck inside of your map, and it's just utter mayhem. Lots of guns to play with, lots of different zombies. You can actually be a player zombie if you want to be, which adds a little bit of difference with the other games, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. The group that I'm in, Atlas, they basically dominate Zombie Rush, and they dominate Epic Minigames, Survive to Disasters 2, Flood Escape 2, Assassin, which is not on my list because I don't really play that too much. And we include other games too. Like, we just slowly keep growing. So if you guys want to see what Atlas is all about, go ahead and check out Yupster's channel. I'll put a link in the bottom of the description, and go ahead and check that out. He's an awesome person, and yeah, so onward with the list. Knife Simulator. Nobody really likes this game because it is technically a ripoff of two different games put together, but I still enjoy it because it does have that unique factor. Basically, this is a game where you can, other simulator games in Roblox has a spamming method where the more you click, the more money you get, and so on and so forth, and that's basically the entirety of the game. With this game, you can it's actually a bit more active because, sure, you can spam and get the money, but you also get more money for actually playing and trying to throw knives at people, and so it really makes it so the game's a lot more active, and you're not just sitting in a server with a bunch of auto-clickers. So yeah, this game's fun. There's a lot of different power-ups. There's a lot of different knife skins. It's just a lot of fun. Next, we have Epic Minigames. Now, this game got me stuck for 2 years, maybe. And if you ever notice when I'm playing, I'll more than likely always be one of the best or the highest level players in my server. And that's because I just put a lot of time and a lot of effort, and this channel on this end with this game is probably going to be the highest incline on it is probably when I either A, hit the leaderboard, which would mean that I made it to the top 10 in the entire world, or when I hit first place on the leaderboard, which will take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I would love to have you guys' support on getting to that situation, onto that board. But basically, it takes a lot of mini games and a lot of different game aspects of other games and smushes them all together into one game. And so, yeah, it's hard to explain what it is because there's a lot of different aspects to it. Like, there's sword fighting, there's obstacle courses, there's jump rope, there's everything, volleyball. And so it's just really hard to explain all of it just in this video because I want to make this video kind of quick. So I'll probably explain more the first time that I play this game while streaming or while recording. Next is Bootyik Duels 2. I really think I just butchered that name. Bootyik is the creator of the game, so obviously he just did not have a great title. But anyway, this game's a lot like Knife Simulator because it was before Knife Simulator. It just doesn't have the spamming effect. It's a lot more crazy, though, with its knife effects and everything else. And quite frankly, it's a lot harder because it's hard to explain, but it's really difficult unless you have a lot of unless you have a really high reaction time, and it's fun, but it gets angering sometimes, so I'm probably not going to put too many videos about this unless I go leaderboard hunting. So yeah, on to the next. Sword Mania. Sword Mania is a new sword tournament-like game. What sword tournament was basically it was basically a tournament-style 1 versus 1 sword fight, and Sword Mania is just about the same way. Only you have you have new swords, you have new animations. It's a lot cleaner. It's a lot easier to handle, and there are different rounds where you can either have team based, or it's 1v1 tournament, or it's Juggernaut, or it'll just keep growing because this is a brand new game too. So updates are still being constantly put on into this game, as are all of the games on here except for Super Bomb Survival. I've not seen an update for a while on that. Next we have Archmage. This is a new game too. I can't really say much about this game because I've only played it maybe once or twice, but it's another obstacle course game where one player is like the wizard or whatever in the tower, and his goal is to basically stop the runners, which are the people going through the course, to destroy the tower. He basically has to stop the runners from getting to the tower, and so it's really hard on both ends. And yeah, you can get yourself different stabs. You can get eventually you'll be able to have different mage types, different magic types. Right now the only one is fire, but I guarantee there's probably going to be water, air, life, maybe, I don't know, earth, I guess. Anyway, so I can't really say much about this game yet, but I'll definitely be playing it once in a while on my channel, so cool. Next, we have Survive the Disasters 2. I was talking about this one earlier about how our group dominates this one too. Basically, this is another one of my leaderboard hunting games. I'll probably be making shorter videos on this one just because it gets repetitive sometimes. But it will also be longer videos if I hit higher streaks or whatever and make it past my usual record. So basically what Survive Disasters 2 is basically you're thrown onto a map with a bunch of different buildings and stuff that you can be on top of. You have different items that you can get depending on what your rank is, and the goal is to survive all of the random disasters that the game throws at you. And it's another one of those crazy think fast sort of games. It does get repetitive sometimes, but I find it to be a lot of fun, and after 2 or 3 years of playing it, I don't remember quite well, but after like 2 or 3 years of playing it, I still enjoy it. I still play it quite often, and you're going to see quite a few videos on this game. This is the godsend of games, honestly. I've been waiting for a Swordburst sequel for a while. Basically what the creator did first on their first game was just to make an idea of how to make a Sword Art Online based MMO, and so this is probably like one of the first or second of its kind, because I know that there is dot hack slash whatever the heck, I forgot what the heck the name was, but basically dot hack was the same sort of situation. It was placed in the PS2, and it's a lot of fun. If you really want to go look at that, that was really cool. It's console based. It's a lot more cleaner than this game, but this game, if you want to go for free to play Sword Art Online, this is definitely the game that you want to be in. Currently there's only 5 floors, but the creator is always making updates. He makes updates just about every other day right now. And so it's a lot of fun. You have the different gears, you have the dungeons. It's a lot of nostalgia to the anime. And if you want to check out the first Swordburst game, it's a lot more nostalgia, because the second one is a little more loosely based, because he wanted to create his own sort of realm instead of just basing it off of Aincrad, since in the anime you only see a handful of floors instead of all 100. So basically I think his goal is to make 100 floors that are all unique, which would be nuts, but I'm really looking forward to what he does with this. And then lastly, we have Reason to Die Awakening. It's another zombie game, but it's only PvP based. Well, I can't really say that because they made a new update today, or a couple weeks ago, but still. I consider it to be only PvP based. Basically, it's players versus zombies. The zombies are still player based because players are the zombies. And so it's one of those infection based games where you can unlock better guns and stuff throughout your rank and with the money that you earn by killing and by contributing to humanity winning. And so you start off with a little inky dinky pistol that's not really too good. You might take out maybe 1 or 2 zombies, and you'll get a really low bonus for winning the round in that way. But eventually, as your rank goes up and you gain more money, you're going to become basically the god of that server. And so it's quite a bit of fun. I don't really play it too much, but once in a while I'll indulge myself into it and probably rage quit at some point. So yeah, those are the I didn't count. Wait. Those are the 14 games that I'm probably going to be playing the most. They're all Roblox. If you guys want me to play other games, it either has to be free to play, and it's got to be run on Mac. It's got to be able to run on Mac because that's all I have right now. And I know, Mac is complete garbage, but that's all I've got right now. Christmas is coming around. Maybe Christmas miracle will happen, and I might get a better mic. I might get a better computer. I might get stuff to actually do this well. But until then, this is the best that it's going to be. Don't hate on the lack of quality, but that's all we got for now. So I'm Irgor, and that's it for now. See you guys on Roblox.